All right, everybody. Today I want to share some deep secrets and insights on the concept of chametz and matzah. Okay, on a deeper level, what can we do? What should we do when we are searching for the chametz and when we're trying to burn the chametz and we're trying to eradicate it from our minds and from our hearts, and then to bring it us to a level of the matzah concept. They say that if a person is able to make sure that he doesn't see any chametz throughout the holiday of Pesach, he's going to be able to strengthen himself, to allow himself not to sin the whole year. Now that's a very deep concept. Okay, how can I make sure that if I don't find any chametz throughout Pesach, I'm definitely guaranteed not going to sin? It's very difficult to even think about that. Answer is actually, if you tried, it's possible. If you're pushing yourself to such an extent to make sure that every item that you buy, every item that you're eating throughout the whole holiday of Pesach, you making sure there's absolutely no chametz inside me, no chametz in the house, no chametz in the store, no chametz wherever I'm going, then Hashem can guarantee you that the whole rest of the year you're not going to sin. Meaning the negative part or energy of the chametz will not encroach you, because you pushed yourself to the concept of the matzah. Let's break it down on a deep level, and I think this is what the Chachamim are trying to explain. The Chachamim are really trying to tell us that if you push out all of the negative, it becomes sweet. And when it becomes sweet, it's able, with happiness, with positivity, the energy, negative energy cannot even be attracted to you. You're going to be repelling. You're going to repel the negative energy. They're not even going to come near you. That's how powerful you're going to become. And the only way in this world, the only powerful energy is really Hashem. So when you infuse Hashem and you sweeten the name of God in a certain way, I think you're able to have the strength to push away all the negative energy as well. So let's come. Hashem says to destroy seor. Seor is any leavening agent. Okay, yeast. It leavens, it grows, it makes a person haughty, ga'ava. And then you have chametz. So these two items we want to get rid of. Okay, we want to make sure that we take the name of Elohim, of God, which is considered the din. And when you open up the name of Hashem, you're actually going to be able to sweeten it. Once I'm able to sweeten the name of Hashem, I'm able to elevate myself on a much higher level. Okay, so if I take the word seor, pay attention. This is seor. Okay, you got the sin, the aleph, and the resh. The sin is 300, aleph is 1, and resh is 200. The regular word, how you say Elohim, is aleph, lamed, hey, yud, mem. If I'm able to open up with the milui is the letters of each one of these 5 becomes aleph, lamed, hey, yud, and mem. Okay? Altogether, that is, this is 5 letters, and that is 13 letters. The resh, if I'm able to open up the name of Elohim into something called ribui, you know how they have like the Nachman, okay? How they open that up, a letter at a time. So too over here, we do with Elohim. Aleph, aleph lamed, hey, aleph lamed, hey, yud, aleph lamed, hey, yud, mem. And all together is gematria 200. So this gematria is exactly 300. This gematria is 86, but we're taking just a simple word of Hashem, which is 1. And Elohim, this way, is gematria 200. Okay? Something no coincidental, okay? Not coincidental. When we use the shofar on Rosh Hashanah, it's a very similar kavanah, except that the aleph becomes a vav and fei. Shofar. So on the holiday of shofar, the shofar is used to sweeten the judgment. How? By having this kavanah. And vav pei is exactly gematria 86, which is the name of Elohim. This is the exact kavanah that I have on Rosh Hashanah, where this was the thought. And that's the din that we used. That's the kavanah that we used to sweeten the judgment. So too on Pesach over here in the holiday of Pesach in the month of Nisan, we're trying to use the seor, the judgment, and trying to sweeten it. And the way we sweeten it is by opening up the name of Hashem. In this way, we're able to sweeten any form of judgment that is trying to encroach on us. But that's only one of the kavanah, seor. We have another kavanah of chametz. Chametz seems to be a little bit more complicated than that. Okay, when we take the word chametz as gematria 138. Okay, remember we had the 5 letters of Elohim. The milui of Elokim is 13 letters. Altogether is 18. Now, if I take the milui of the milui, okay, we're opening it up again. So this is Elokim, Aleph, Lamed, Hey, Yud, Mem. But I'm opening each one more. Aleph, Lamed, Pei, Lamed, Mem, Daled, Hey, Yud, Yud, Vav, Daled, Mem, altogether the number of, not Gematria, but the number of letters. The number of letters of the milui is 34. So if I add from what I have before, 5 and 13 is 18, plus 34 gives me 52. So far I have 52. What I'm missing to get to 138 is actually the name, the gematria of Elokim. Okay? So 52 plus 86 is exactly 138. That's chametz. So when I'm having in mind the name of Elokim, okay, in multiple ways, specifically for the seor, for the leavening agent, and specifically for the chametz, I'm actually eradicating it, not physically from my house, but also mentally and emotionally. I'm taking it out of my heart. I'm taking all the dinim that is supposed to come to me, I'm pushing it all away. Once I'm completely eradicating it, there is no trace of negativity. And therefore, all I'm able to do is actually eat the matzah. So now I'm left with eating the matzah. Matzah is something, it says the matzah is a food of shmira. Hashem is coming down on Pesach and to watch over us. It's a Leil Shimurim. You have to shomer et matzah. And the Leil Shimurim will have how many steps in the Pesach Haggadah? I have exactly 15. The gematria of matzah is 135. But if I take the Yud and a Hey, which is 15, okay, the top two areas, how I'm able to open up the name of Hashem, Yud, K, Vav with a Yud, and the K is 72, is gematria 72. And the second way I could break it up is Yud, K, Vav with the Aleph and the Hey, gives me gematria 63. If I add these top two kavanot of 72 plus 63 is exactly 135. 135 is gematria matzah. Meaning when I'm eating the matzah on the night of Pesach, I eradicated the seor, I eradicated the chametz, and now I'm bringing myself up to a higher level of the matzah. As I'm chewing, and I'm chewing very, very thoroughly, I'm having in mind that these two names of Hashem to allow it to infuse into every single cell, into every little organ, into every little system inside me, to allow it to strengthen me for the rest of the year. And I think this is what the Chachamim meant when they said, if you get rid of chametz and don't see any chametz throughout the whole year, what actually you're able to do is be so strong that the chametz will not even come back inside you the rest of the year. It's almost a bulletproof guarantee. And I hope and I wish and I give a bracha to everybody to the rest of the year. So you should have this kavanah. Try to do whatever you can. Have positive thoughts. Make everybody around you happy. Try to do the best that you can. So we remove the chametz from us. Remove the isa. Remove the seor shebe isa. Remove any leavening agent from inside us, and only do the work and the request of Hashem, so that we can only come closer to Hashem and see Mashiach b'meher b'yameinu. Amen. Azach Baruch everybody. Happy holidays.